Let's see what the weekly entails this time. We have challenge mode. The apocalypse draws near. The hardest possible challenge, but with normal investigator speed. Good luck. Oh boy. Oh boy, they really want me to not have a fun time this week, huh? Man. Here I was thinking, I'm not very functional this morning. Let me just quickly bash out the challenge. How bad could it possibly be? Yeah, how bad could it possibly be? Okay, so the apocalypse challenge. The apocalypse challenge is basically take custom difficulty and set everything to terrible. Like, the worst settings imaginable, pretty much. With the one exception that apparently my player movement speed in this challenge, in this weekly at least, is going to be normal. Usually you're also extra slow. Ugh, well then. So, how do we go about doing this? Never noticed the reflection actually somewhat decent. Like, it doesn't show all the objects, but at least the monitors and stuff are there. Also, hello Lagspike, nice to meet you. Right, so we're in Sunny Meadows, as instructed. We get all the items for free, which is nice. Doing that without getting the items for free is a bit of a pain. So the way this works is, we have 0 sanity, the ghost is hyperactive, the ghost is really, really, really fast, there is no power, there's no evidence. What else? Like, I don't know. The pills do nothing. They are set to 0 restoration, sanity restoration, so you basically have not a lot to work with. The way I did this, and others as well, I'll just start ferrying items over. The way you want to do this is that for the... Actually, it's going to be much easier than the actual Apocalypse challenge, isn't it? Now that I think about it. Because for the actual Apocalypse challenge, the issue is that you need to get all 3 of these. You need to get all 3 side objectives. And you need to take a picture of the ghost. However, that's not the case for the weekly, right? The weekly just wants you to find the ghost type. So that's going to make it a lot easier. But yeah, so I'm bringing in crucifixes because if it is a wraith, there's a chance it teleports onto me and immediately starts haunting, in which case I'll immediately die, which is not great. Let's grab some candles. Not so much because they do anything, but for visibility. We are on 0 sanity anyway, so it legitimately doesn't matter whether we bring candles or not. What else do I want to do? Let's grab all of these and put them near the door. So the reason I'm doing this item ferrying over is that since the ghost is going to be super fucking fast, and since we're at 0 sanity and it starts hunting right away, we are very likely to just die pretty much immediately. There are a few things you can do. There is a room to the left here, which has a pretty reasonably good hiding spot. So that's where we're gonna go immediately. We also have the crucifix to prevent a wraith from insta-killing us if it is teleporting directly onto us. There is a chance that a ghost is in this entrance area, in which case it will just immediately kill us, but such is life in the zone. The one thing that makes this really good is that we get all these items for free. One of the pain points of trying to do the Apocalypse challenge was that you don't get the items, so you have to buy them over and over again. I kind of tried to come up with a budget loadout that only brought the items that actually mattered in some way, and ended up trying to do it that way, but I still had to farm some money every now and then just to get back to speed. Let's see. Yeah, so flashlights are in fact broken. Bit of a pain. Again, no evidence or anything. The way this is gonna work is that we're gonna try to find vaguely where the ghost hangs out, and then we're gonna be vaguely near that area, so that we can, if we get really lucky, hear the ghost's movement speed and correctly identify the ghost, mostly via movement speed. There might be some other effects, like if it's a Deogen, obviously we can tell. If it's a Revenant, we have a pretty good chance. Actually, that's movement speed as well, isn't it? But yeah, some effects might give it away as well, but chances are we'll mostly just hear the ghost and then try to make do with that. But yeah, not having to do the side objectives and not having to... It must be in the church area. I think that's the only place with lit candles. Like in the little chapel here. Interesting. Huh, sweet. But yeah, not having to do the side objectives, and especially not having to take a picture of the ghost, and survive to tell the tale, is definitely gonna make this a lot easier. But yeah, so enough dawdling, let's get to it. So this is gonna be one of those... Did it already eat the crucifix? No, it's just weird visibility. Never mind. This is gonna be one of those very dark challenges, so I hope you guys like not seeing things. Gonna be creeping along the floor a lot. It didn't hunt immediately, which is unusual. Okay, so there's an office over here. Gonna put my crucifix right in here. No, you guys can't see shit. There's a... Wait, what? Oh, did they change this room? Does this no longer have a free hiding spot around the corner? That sounds like normal speed to me. Okay, seems like the hunt is over. Well then, what can we say? What can we learn? What can we do? Not much for now. I might turn the brightness up, just so we can actually see something. I'm gonna try... I can grab some salt actually, so we can check for a wraith. I need to find a hiding spot now that this one is gone. There used to be a free hiding spot around the corner here. I can understand that they removed it. It's kind of OP. Anything in here? I don't think so. It wasn't an incredibly reliable, but it was a very reliable hiding spot. Like, not 100%. I have managed to die there. I think this is normal movement speed. It's been a while since I fucked around with 150% speed ghosts. Or is this faster? So, the ghost is gonna just keep hunting over and over and over again, and there's not that much we can do about it. So I'm gonna feel surgically attached to my smudge sticks for the foreseeable future. I'm gonna wait out a few more hunts, just to see if there's gonna be... Oh, I can check with this actually. Did you just throw something in here? Did you just randomly roam over here? Huh. Yeah, we died. Okay, I'm gonna say it's one of these three because it hung out exactly where we are. It's either a Wraith, Phantom, or Banshee, I'm gonna guess. I will randomly say Wraith, because why not? Actually, I'm gonna say Phantom. Fuck it. Let's see if that was actually normal movement speed. It was a phantom! I'm actually the best. GG easy. Alright, 1 out of 3. Oh man, this is going to be quite... In restricted! Oh, it's the fucking baby mode of the Apocalypse Challenge. Never mind. I actually went to the proper Sunny Meadows thing when they say Apocalypse Challenge, but it's Sunny Meadows restricted. Man, I was such a genius for coming up with Phantom for that one. Anyway, never mind. Well, that's gonna make this a lot easier. One of the major issues with the proper Asylum is that it's obviously very big, and you can't really go near the ghost room if you're at 150% movement speed for the ghost, because at that point, the ghost is just so fucking fast. Okay, it shows the entire map, even if it's not the entire map available. The ghost is so fast that if you are anywhere near it, there's always a pretty good chance that it'll just find you and it'll kill you. So that's... yeah, that's definitely a thing. Also, that was normal movement speed. Good thing I read that correctly. That's a good starting point. Right, let me grab this right away. I mean, I guess I'll grab these two as my other starting items. So with the large map on regular Sunny Meadows, the downside is that you can't really ever reliably get close to the ghost. It hunts so frequently and you don't get that much safety, and the speed is so high that it'll naturally just roam towards you and find you during a hunt, at least most of the time. Not guaranteed naturally, but pretty likely. So we don't have that issue now, because we're always going to be somewhat close to the ghost, because we're only unrestricted, which means we have a lot less room to work with, but that also means at least we'll get closer to the ghost room and maybe actually get to interact with it at all. That's one of the things I find a little bit awkward about this challenge, is that you don't get to do the normal ghost hunting things pretty much ever. You normally would get close to the ghost room, maybe find some evidence, maybe try to get a response on a spirit box, something like that. Or just try to find any sort of interaction, really. And that's not something that happens in this challenge, usually. Most of the games play out as you hiding in a corner, trying to inch closer. Again, normally on the regular Apocalypse you'd have 50% movement speed only, so you'd be half as fast, you couldn't sprint, which you can in this. So, like, even just ferrying items over is a major pain in the ass. But yeah, they definitely gave us a bit of an easier version this week, thankfully. Which is cool with me, because I was very worried about having to do 3 proper Apocalypse games. Alright, let's see. Where's the other crucifix? Can't see shit. I actually can't see it at all. What the fuck? Aha. Found it. Okay, so we don't have our room of safety around the corner to the left. That's pretty bad. Sounds like normal speed again. Seems like we have the west wing available this time. Might be my ling. The way the footsteps are cutting off is a bit weird. Okay, it's not far away. I can hear it tossing a lot of items. Actually, let me place this down over here, so you can see what's on the ground, what I have available still. Maybe I'll grab some more candlesticks, actually. I like seeing things is fun. Yeah, this might be a myling. Can't hear it at all. Wait, it isn't hunting? It slammed the door though. What? Was that the shortest hunt in the world, or is it not hunting, or what's going on here? I don't know where to hide. Maybe I'll just hide behind those, or behind the first little wall over here. I definitely hear it around the corner to the left. It's tossing a bunch of shit. I guess on centimeters restricted, there's actually a chance for us to get close and maybe like block it with a crucifix from hunting for a moment and then get some items in there. It is barely audible. Maybe it's not a miling, that does sound pretty far. That's still my best guess for now. Is that another really short hunt, or did you just... Yeah, it's the shortest hunt I've ever seen, huh? That's not what happened in the first game. Shuffle this over here. Until we smudge it, I'm going to keep a smudge stick in my hand, because I can't really reliably say that we're not gonna get killed. I think I know where that locker is that is triggering. Once we smudge it, we have like a minute and a half to figure out what we want to do. But until then, it's like permanent high alert mode. Let's ferry these over bit by bit. Not having the 50% movement speed makes this absolutely more playable though. It is so much better. I'm very tempted to just call it a miling. No, this building's big, but it's not that big. Did it stop again already? Yeah, I think it did. That's crazy. I kind of want to open the door again so I can hear it slam when a hunt starts. If it is a miling, then that's probably my best warning. Because I won't be able to hear the footsteps very quickly. Yeah, you're a miling 100%. I heard your heavy labored breathing, but I didn't hear your footsteps at all for a moment there. Very short hunts. It's crazy. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna call it a miling and we head out and see what happens. I don't really have any easy ways of telling anything more about the ghost anyway. Like, even if we do manage to smudge it and then set up some crucifixes in the room, that makes it a little bit easier, but it's not like we can get evidence or anything. So I'll just stick with miling and hope that my intuition is correct about that. Nope, it was a shade. Huh. It did sound very quiet and faint most of the time, but I guess I was just making that up. Right, here we go again. But yeah, one thing about the Apocalypse stuff is that since you can't narrow down the list like you might normally be able to, it's just so dangerous, basically. The high ghost speed makes it almost impossible to interact directly with the ghost at all, so like, regardless of whether it's a ghost that would identify itself if you had some time with it, or whether it isn't, you're probably just always going to die as you approach it, so you're mostly going to be listening out for the ones that are more easy to identify, rather than actually being able to figure it out completely. Alright, let's start bringing these items over a little bit more quickly. Get some routine into this. I want one of these, one of those, and I'm grabbing the dots, by the way, because they give off a lot of light, so if I ever do get to the point where I might be able to hang out near the ghost, having the dots available makes it so I can actually see things. Grabbing all of these, grabbing the candlesticks. The candles are nice because they'll also show me that the ghost is nearby. If a lit candle extinguishes too early, then I'll pretty much know immediately. I'm only gonna grab one lighter. Actually, yeah, I'm only gonna grab one lighter because I'll probably never let go of that one. I'll never find it again. You know, a smart man would come up with some sort of system where they can actually see what the fuck they're doing. The hunt is on. Might be downstairs. Okay, short hunt again. Weird. It really didn't feel like extra short hunts in the first game. But maybe it is set to hunt for only short amounts of time. I just didn't understand what was going on in the first one. Can't hear it at all. The thing is, if it is downstairs, then me getting closer to the stairwell might mean I get to hear it, but I'll also probably die immediately. Can't hear shit. Oh, I think I heard a door downstairs, maybe. Or far to the right. There's actually an argument to be made about bringing an EMF in here as well. Excuse you, I just opened that. I'm pretty sure you're downstairs. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, the doors are locked completely. Never mind, it is to the west. Interesting. Huh. It might be a revenant or something then. I can't hear it approach at all. Like, it's just pretty self-contained in that area. Let me try setting up over here. I'm not hearing anything at all. It is somewhere there though. Well, start ferrying over more stuff. What do I want? I definitely want more of these. I kinda would like it to be a Revenant, because hearing a Revenant charge you at 150% speed might be the scariest thing in the game. I'd like to experience it. We'll probably instantly explode, but we'll probably also be able to tell. I guess we'll grab this. May as well. Actually, I want a crucifix. Where did I place it? I'll have to actually get the ladder over, because I cannot see anything. This must be a Revenant, right? Or am I lying? I'm saying that because of the fact that it hasn't shown up here yet. The restricted version of the map is pretty small, so I don't think any other ghost, even with the shorter hunts that it's doing, would have the opportunity to just stay so far away from me that I can't hear it at all. So it's either a Myling that just refuses to roam towards the center of the map here, or it's a Revenant that just can't get far enough because it's so slow. Hunt is on. Maybe the door's on the other side and I'm an idiot, but I think you can usually go into the stairwell anyway. So maybe it is downstairs. Let me grab this, leave this here, and grab one of my smudges. Okay, so this stairwell definitely not, this stairwell definitely not. So it's definitely upstairs. Yeah, 100% between Revenant and Myling for now. Very unlikely. Oh. I feel it's very unlikely for it to be a Myling. Mylings move at pretty fast speed in 150% speed setting, so it should have definitely roamed over towards where we are. Again, the restricted version of the map is not that big. In regular Sunny Meadows, there's always a chance it just spends the entire hunt far away from you. But with this, I don't believe it. Call bullshit on your shenanigans. I'll do a lot of crab walking this mission, because if you're low to the ground, you can kind of see it better. Like, you can see better where you're going, pretty much. Okay, yeah, so this is the area that we're dealing with. Still can't hear it. Oh, the door is locked, yeah. So I can probably spend more time bringing things over. I just heard it. Hunt is over. I love the crab sprinting in this. Like that you can sprint while crab walking. It's very funny to me. Fucking power crabbing. Well, I mean, may as well. I don't want to just sit here for one hunt. I'll bring more smudge sticks over actually, just in case we get in trouble. That is not a revenant. Doesn't sound like a myling either. I think. Yeah, that sounds reasonably far away. Huh. That must just be at the very tail end of this area. Which is pretty spooky. The further we have to go, the less likely it is for us to survive, unless I can find a good hiding spot in one of those rooms. But I don't know the area very well. How do I want to do this? Let's sit here and ponder this for a moment. It's not you. These would all be much faster. Well, Deogen is also like even more obvious than normal. Yeah, I think that's normal speed. Hunt is already over, what the fuck? They must have set that to super low duration. Again, it didn't feel like it in the first round, but... These are not good places to hide. I want to ferry this over one at a time, because if I leave too many things behind here... Actually, I can do this. Because this door locks if a hunt starts, and I don't want to lock myself in or out. Well, out is better than in, I suppose. Okay, let's squat here for a little bit. I guess if I get to smudge it ever, we can probably have a brief look for a hiding spot. There might be one in one of these rooms. Long cooldown between hunts right now. We know it's not hunting because the door hasn't slammed to. Yep, still chilling. I'm hearing things, but not really. Oh. Yeah, it must be at the very, very tip of this hallway. You done already? No. Now we're done. Okay, well, let's have a brief look around, see what we can find. Nothing to hide in here. Nope. Scary, man. Okay, the hunt started directly from this room. Let's try to get set up in there. I could have tried smudging it actually while I was there. I don't really have a strategy, honestly. Like, even if I do manage to set up in there, I don't know what I'm doing. Are you a myling? It doesn't sound unusual, but the way it like cuts off the footsteps sound so abruptly is always making me worried a bit. Probably not a raid, I'm not sure why I'm doing an assault. Ooh, what was that? Where's my crucifix? Oh, fuck me. Oh, I misread that. I thought it went into the room with me. I didn't identify this one correctly. Okay, I need a new smudge stick. We have some of those over here. Come with me, friend. Save my life, please. I wonder if it was close enough to be smudged. It wasn't far away. Josh, you. Okay, we have smudged it, so now we actually don't get gribbled for a few seconds, hopefully. Where did I put the crucifix? Oh well. What am I even doing here? Like, what's my strategy once I'm in there? Oh, here's the crucifix. Well, I guess we can check for a shade. Like if it starts a hunt while we're here. Oi, oi, oi. You're out in the hallway, man. That was rude as fuck. Was that faster than 90 seconds? Are you a demon? It's definitely not a spirit, so I guess we can exclude one more from the list. Hey, are you deaf? Hey, can you hear me? Find me if you can hear me. Are you a yokai? Well, we definitely smudged it this time. See, it was roughly this time, okay. I should probably get my phone ready for some actual time taking. Let's see, so maybe it is one room over, and me thinking I smudged it was not actually me. You're a demon, 100%. There's no way that was 60 seconds. 90 seconds. No way in heck was that smudged 90 seconds ago. I am leaving. Actually, I don't need to leave, because we're in the weekly challenge, and survival is optional. It hunted pretty close to a crucifix though for a demon. Okay, I have my stopwatch ready now. Like, there's a crucifix in here. How did you hunt so close to the crucifix? Can't place it on the box, weird. Well, don't be shy now, Mr. Possibly Demon. That was right out the door. There's no way that's a demon. But it did kind of hunt frame 1 pretty much, didn't it? Like earlier when Smash the ran out. Hey idiot, are you deaf? Oi, come over here. I keep doing that at the very end of the hunt. It's probably not good. Is this your room? You are literally right here right now. Yeah, don't like that, do you? It's a crucifix. How do you feel about that? Ooh, that's how you feel about it. Tell me more. So, I smudged it. Pretty fucking likely that smudge actually hit. And so now, I actually set a timer. And we can tell how quickly it hunts again. Oh, is this my last smudge stick that I just used? That's not optimal. Well, never mind, guess we'll die. I don't think I ferried over another one. I think this is just kind of all we have. Here, how about some salt? So the reason I need to stay here is that I need to be able to check whether it is a whether it eats the crucifix or not. Because if it doesn't eat the crucifix, or if it hunts late according to my stopwatch, but it was only blocked by the crucifix, then I would need to know. Okay, it has now been 60 seconds. Right, demon. The fuck was that? I just heard a bunch of steps, but it's not hunting. I guess it was a ghost event. That was a whisper. That was pretty much 90 seconds on the dot. Hey, are you deaf? Mate, come here. Fight me. 1v1 me. Quickscope only. Or knives, or whatever your preference is. Mate, come kill me. Hey, stop being deaf and kill me. You yokai. Get in here. Well, it is hunting. Well, I guess I'll just give it the most basic bitch yokai test I have available in a second when it hunts again. You're not an Oni. Alright, we'll just yell at it once the next hunt starts, and if it comes kill us, then it's not a yokai, but for now I'm thinking yokai. Hello, idiot. Please come kill me. Yes, you, out there with the yaks, or whatever you're using to kill people. Is it in the stairwell? Hey guy, come over here. Mate. Mate. Mate, please kill me. Hello. Where is it hunting from? I don't understand. Is it twins? Was it actually in the room over there and then the one time it spawned far away was the twin interaction thing? It doesn't sound like the speed is any different, but it's very hard to tell sometimes. Because I think this time it hunted again from the room that it hunted from before. But then when we did the first hunt after the smudge stick, it hunted... Hey guy! My guy, my man, hello. Hello. Mate, can you just come kill me? Please, hello? That is the stairwell, isn't it? Can it spawn in there? Maybe it was just in here. Yeah, you are in here. You're very much in here. Let's see, so this is mispositioned for a demon. Or for a regular ghost, but a demon can't spawn in here. Okay, never mind. Let's try some more anti-yokaiing. I guess I could... There was an event. That was weird as heck. Well, if you are in here now, that's gonna make my yokai test a bit shit. I don't know. I'm gonna guess yokai because I did try my hardest to yell at it and get it to come kill me, and it didn't work out. It was a yokai! Fuck yeah, I'm the best. Easy game. Jesus Christ, these are hard. Alright, that's my 1 out of 3 though, right? Yeah, okay. Man, I got scammed out of my first one. I think if you get a run correctly on Sunny Meadows Restricted, or on Sunny Meadows rather, it should also count for Sunny Meadows Restricted. We did the hard mode, had a very good elaborate guess, and got away with it, and then it didn't count because I was on the wrong map. Because, of course, reading would be beneficial. That scared the shit out of me though, the fucking no warning time, insta-death as it spawned right on me. Not a fan of that one. Right, what else do we need? One of these, one of those, and I guess we'll take one of those again. I don't really need to bring, like, the salt or the motion sensor or whatever. I guess I'm still used to bringing that for the possible side objectives. But since side objectives aren't really a thing for the weekly challenge, or, well, they are a thing technically, but you don't really need them, I guess I shouldn't really bother. But they do still give you some semblance of information. Like, we could technically use the salt to figure out if it's a wraith or not. And the motion sensor does technically also give us a tiny bit of information. Right, preliminary safety measures. Once again, not hunting immediately. Gonna start placing the ears right next to the crucifixes if I can. I have a bad habit of losing items that I shouldn't be losing. I mean, I really shouldn't be losing items ever anyway. Are you in here? Am I dead? Can't hear shit. Doesn't mean that much because it could be downstairs. Okay. It is downstairs. Scary. Hunt is already over. Okay, setting up down here is a little bit awkward, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Because we do have a bit of a hiding spot right below the stairwell. Not incredibly reliable hiding spot, but pretty good. I'm gonna grab this, I suppose. There. Not my favorite hallway. Okay. Let's get a little bit closer. I'll leave that on so I can find it again. Do you like the echo? Very ominous. Okay, let's try to set up over here. I'm gonna try to get the other smudge sticks down. I think the door just shut behind me. Doors randomly shutting behind you is definitely a good sign when you're dealing with ghosts. You know, I should stop being lazy and actually check whether they give us any cursed possessions. I doubt they do, because they're not part of the normal Apocalypse challenge either. Actually, let me see if the door is locked or locked. Locked for now. I'll just wait here until the hunt is over. Let me out! Let me out! Yeah, man. The hunt is off. Close. was a pretty long hunt comparatively, wasn't it? Let me out! Yeah, indeed. Alright, Dango. Right, let's store our smudge sticks over here. Turn this on so I can actually see. I'm gonna keep my lighter on me so I can turn on the other candle as well. That sounds a little bit slower. There's no light switch in here, is there? No. But that does sound a little bit slower, I think. Not slower in the sense of, wow, this must be a Revenant, but maybe, I don't know. Definitely felt slower. Right, let's wait out the next hunt. Close-ish. In the hallway? I guess I should grab my whatchamacallit, paramag, if I'm just sitting there waiting. We're hunting. That is faster, it's twins. That is definitely faster than the previous one. Hello, Satan. Goodbye, Satan. Well, I mean, that's the shortcut to go back to the truck. I'm pretty sure it's twins. Yes, yes, you and your twin. Nice try. Caught you out. Or it's a mimic, obviously. Oh, why do we have another death zone? That's weird. Must be twins if I had 2 death zones, right? Right. Boom, got him.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Hell yeah. One more. No más. No más. Let's see. Seems like I don't really end up using a lot of the stuff that I'm bringing in. Freaking scary man running through the locked door trying to kill me. It's not okay. Let's start with these as always. Not sure why I'm choosing the motion sensor if I'm not doing the side objectives, but fuck it. Get him in here. These have not been super easy ghosts, honestly. We got a Phantom correct, we got a Yokai correct. The twins were, like, as far as the different speed ghosts go, they are probably the hardest because it's only slightly different to normal movement speed. I guess it's amplified by the 50% more setting. I should, like, for some reason I can't ramble and function at the same time, sorry. Apparently I just stand in front of the item wall like, what is Brain doing? Brain is talking, let's just seize all motor functions. But yeah, as far as, like, different move speed ghosts go, the twins are probably the most difficult one. Because of the only slight difference to basic movement speed that they have. The one that we didn't get was a Shade, which is kind of annoying. I could have figured that out. I was slightly lazy, and I announced it as well. I was like, I could probably go in there and try to get something done in the ghost room, but then I didn't really think too much about what I could actually accomplish by getting in there. I was like, nah, it probably doesn't do anything, and then I left it be instead of trying to get in there. Which ended up being a fatal mistake. Right, so here we go again. You throw these crucifixes pretty far, comparatively. Crucify. Oh. Is that normal speed? I think that's normal. Unless it's very slightly slower, but I think it's normal. Shame, I would have really liked another easy ghost. Man, this crucifix blends in so well. Brown and brown. Okay, we're not dealing with the downstairs ghost at the very least, so that's a start. Let's plop you here for now. Oh, no, wait, it could be a downstairs one. You definitely were upstairs though. Are you in the chapel? That could be spooky. Kinda wanna wait out the next hunt before I drop my smudge stick plus lighter combination for safety purposes. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it sounds like you're mostly running around in the chapel and main hallway area. Not sure where I should be setting up for that, honestly. I'm gonna keep my lighter in my hands. I will first of all not find it again if I drop it, and also it's pretty spooky. The ghost is somewhat nearby. We didn't actually smudge it or anything, so she could come kill me at a moment's notice. Yeah, you spawned in the chapel. No, you came from downstairs, what? Seems like normal flickering. Maybe Oni. Hard to say in the candlelit. Well, good thing I brought over these other. Oh fuck! I need to stopwatch. No phone, don't do this to me. Here we go. But yeah, it's very hard to say in the candlelight whether they're flickering normally or not at all. It definitely wasn't a phantom. I can say that much. If you are in the chapel, then I might be able to set up 2 crucifixes and maybe get a ghost event or 2. I will never find that again. Just try my best, I guess. Alright, Lore Meister, or Mister. It is basically the Apocalypse challenge, but nerfed. You have normal movement speed and sprint available, and you're on Sunny Meadows restricted, but otherwise it is the Apocalypse challenge in terms of settings. So no sanity, no power, no evidence, fast as fuck ghosts. All the things you want in life. But yeah, I think you came from here. Bit of a big old room for me to cover with crucifixes. Seems like you're not a demon, otherwise you might be killing me right now. Wait, you are downstairs. Yeah, you did actually come downstairs. Well, I have basically no relevant information. It didn't change shape, so it's not an Obaka or anything. I'm just gonna randomly click on Mare, I suppose. I could have sworn it came from the chapel. Oh. I thought if it spawned downstairs, I wouldn't hear it as clearly, but I heard it just fine. And I randomly just guessed correctly. Just get on my level. Jesus Christ, it's that easy, guys. Just fucking click on Mare and then you're correct sometimes. And That's the times that need to be correct, apparently. Well done. Okay, let's do another one. Just so we actually have a third game where we have to suss the ghost out correctly rather than just getting lucky. It wouldn't be a very fun video if I end up just like going into the mission, guess a random ghost, and then just... Yep, this is correct. Cool. Do 3 of those. GG easy. Alright, 2. Yeah, I'm hacking, I'm sorry. Well done. Let's see. Well, I mean, I guess we'll just do the usual. I couldn't even identify where the ghost is, let alone the actual ghost type, yet I just guessed correctly and everything is fine. Grab these. One, 2, and 3. Man, good thing I had all those smudge sticks available though. I mean, I did get some intel on what the ghost could or couldn't be. Not a lot, not enough to identify it, definitely, but it's not like I did nothing at all. Salt is the last one I usually bring, I think. Likely won't matter, but may as well. Alright. Oh yeah, right. Candle extinguishers in the heavy rain right away. Never mind. Crucifix number 1. Oh, I hear it to my right, I think. That is a very bad sign. If you are actually in that room, we might just die right away. You are right there. Okay, hunt is over. What can we say? You're none of the fancy speed ghosts. Guess we'll just plop this here. What am I even doing? I need this here and here. Need to hurry, get the crucifixes in there. Isn't this in the... Did I not set that up there? No, there it is. Alright, let's bring one over to this side of the room and one to the other side of the room. That wasn't placed very well. I'm sure it'll be fine. Where did I place it? I mean, could be worse. Let's move you over here a little bit more. So this should buy me a hint of time. Just a small hint of time. You're definitely not a demon. That was pretty much on the dot in 90 seconds. After the previous murder attempt. Definitely not an Onryo. Why are you in the entrance area? Well, I am... scared. Let's go with scared. I was gonna say dead, but it turns out no, I'm just scared. Very scared, and for good reason. How do I make it back into the room with the smudge sticks? I guess we just go for it and hope for the best. I need to take a picture. Okay, here we go. Did that get used yet? No. closer. Here we go again. I do not dare letting go of my smudge stick. Oh, it's not an Oni. You're kind of all over the place. Guess I'll have to leave this here for a sec while I grab this ult. Wait up. It's not a shade either. I'm just gonna randomly scatter this around. Oh, you went through the salt, okay. Not this, not this, not this, probably not this, not this, none of these, not this because you wandered into the neighboring room. Not sure if that's how it actually works. I don't remember what you looked like in the first chase, that's kind of unfortunate. Oof, that is a lot of not events. I kinda need you to give me a ghost event, so I can take a picture. It'll last longer than a hunt. Probably. Ah, fuck, I forgot the no safety time. Damn it, she's fast. I have nothing to work with, I don't think, so it could be like any one of the normal ghosts. I'm gonna say it's not a poltergeist because it didn't do the, it didn't hammer the bell while I was running around and just toss items constantly, so hard to say. I don't know. It was actually a demon. It waited exactly 90 seconds before it tried hunting again. That caught me off guard. I legitimately set a stopwatch, and just as it hit 90 seconds, I pressed it just about when I hit the smudge stick before. Just as it hit 90 seconds, it started, or it tried to hunt again. Very rude. Well, I don't think I would have guessed a demon anyway. I was kind of clinging to anything I could use as pseudo-evidence, or at least that hints. You know what, let's maybe not grab the stuff that I don't actually use. Let's just get the important stuff in. Although this time we did actually get to try out some of the evidence pieces. Or, not evidence pieces, but like the stuff that's actually helpful. Because we were right there in the ghost room. The reason I'm ferrying these items over, by the way, just in case it's not obvious. If I can basically only interact with the ghost during the 90 seconds of having smudged it, I don't want to have to run back to the truck and get new items from the truck and waste my time that way. Having to go back to the entrance is bad enough, especially if the ghost is like slightly further away, but going back to the truck would be pretty awful and waste a lot of my time. What is the most likely item to be useful here? Probably the camera, in case it is a phantom. We'd have to get close to the ghost first, but fuck it, I'm sure we'll manage. Right, let's drop you here. Do the old, same old, same old. At least we haven't heard anything from the neighboring room yet. Can't hear shit. Cannot hear anything. hunt is actually still on. Oh, never mind, just ended. Just ended. Do we have a downstairs? We do have a downstairs. I am not a fan. Well, let's ferry this down so we can set up in the room again, in the stairwell. Don't really have much orientation, I'll just place it on the ground here somewhere. Thought I heard it there a few times. Maybe not. Where the fuck did I put the crucifix? Oh, here. I keep thinking I'm hearing very faint footsteps, very slow. Actually, I should check the light switch. Actually, the light switch is outside, never mind. Okay. Not hunting right now. I'll keep this here anyway. Then we'll grab the other smudge sticks, since we're very likely doing something downstairs. This is where a paramic might have been useful again, instead of the camera especially. Should go and grab that as well. Fuck's sake. Oh, I left the lighter there as well, makes sense. That's my smudge sticks. I'm pretty sure if it was upstairs we would have heard it by now. So I'm just gonna assume that it's downstairs. Okay, let's grab the paramic, another candle, and the other crucifix, which is right here. Just to make sure that we're going in the right direction with the paramic. Might also randomly get a Banshee Scream, but... I mean, I've been above average lucky with those on stream, I think, so... Maybe the chance is not quite zero, but usually I don't ever expect to get a Banshee Scream. Alright, we'll wait for another hunt and then check with the paramic while we're downstairs. Hunt is on. Which side are we dealing with? Oh my god, the wall isn't real. The mic's just going straight through it. Really? Oh. Not above, is it? Alright. Well. Which of these doors is open? Not this one, left side then. This is a good hiding room. I'll go with no. No seems like the correct answer here. It is hunting. Can't hear anything. My Ling, maybe? Really? Hmm. Let's wait here for a hunt. Ooh. Interacted with the... yeah, it's doing the showers in here. Like one over. Like it's twisting. I thought I heard it interact with like a faucet or something like that. Twice. Hunting. I hear nothing at all. Guess we'll set up in here maybe. Not sure this stuff is supposed to lie around like that on the bed. It looks a bit scattered. Let's see what we're dealing with. This might be a good place to set up. Bit of line of sight blockage to the entrance of the room. Maybe even hide in the very corner if we need to. Not hunting very frequently, but that doesn't really mean anything, unfortunately. That almost looked like I turned on the light because of the lightning. Oh, hunting. How is there still nothing? What the fuck? Well, guess we'll set up here for now. Maybe it's upstairs after all, and I'm just insane. I do love sitting in the candlelight with a microphone in my hand, waiting for something fun and exciting to happen. For now it really feels either like a Myling or a Revenant. Revenant because it might spawn in the far corner of the area here and then just not manage to roam anywhere near where we can hear it. And Myling because Myling is quiet while hunting. Ooh. Hunt is on. Really, no? How are we getting nothing at all? Are you secretly upstairs the whole time and I'm just an idiot? Was its first chase a twin interaction very far away and just... in reality it lives upstairs? Well, anyway, I'm gonna briefly ditch all my items here so we can ferry over the other smudge sticks. I'm gonna keep working on the assumption that it is actually down here, just in the... at the very end of the hallway. Like some of these, thank you very much. Rude. Well, I guess we sit here for a bit. Yeah, we still haven't heard anything. At least I haven't. Thought I heard a faucet earlier, but I guess I was wrong. Sending Meadows Restricted really doesn't have that much surface area for it to hide. I don't think it could have been upstairs in the first hunt. Then I guess it could have technically made its way past us before and just gone upstairs just a little bit later. Sound is just crazy in this place. Very spooky. Actually, I'll place this over here. I didn't bring a crucifix, did I? I should change that. I have one down here. May as well. Probably won't actually save my life, but if we do get close enough to interact with the ghost room, then it might be good to have. Those over here somewhere. Wasn't it? Did I already get it? Nope, it's right here. I'm just blind. It is so hard to see these. I just saw it a second ago, I can't find it again. There. Gotcha. It still hasn't hunted since the last hunt. That's a very smart statement, I just realized. It hasn't hunted since the last hunt, which applies literally every time. Well then. That does sound like someone is walking around, I guess. At least the audio levels are indicating a hunt. Not that I can actually hear anything. Yeah, I think there's no way you're not a revenant. Pretty sure literally every other ghost would have roamed close enough by now to naturally stumble across where we were hiding out. I should leave this on so we find it more easily. God, I am so blind when it comes to finding these crucifixes. Crucify. Hydrate, I shall. Good call. Thank you. My lord, I don't feel I deserve that title, but hydrate I shall anyway. Thank you. And welcome in. to sitting in the dark and listen to things that might or might not be happening. Maybe ghosts weren't real all along. This ghost seems to behave in such a manner. Thought I heard it stumble around a bit there. Maybe that's wishful thinking. There we go. Alright, let's have another listen. Nah, you're technically out and about. Yeah, seems like the very corner of the hallway. Or like the very end of the hallway. Just the tip, as they say. Well, let's go over a little bit further. That's normal speed, isn't it? Why are you so local? What is wrong with you? You're a ghost, you can go anywhere. Not even doors are an obstacle for you, including locked ones. Well, I don't think it's a Myling even. I think we've just been dealing with a ghost that just likes to sit at the very, very end of the hallway and not fuck around at all. Most local creature I've ever seen. Let's grab another smudge. That was here, wasn't it? I have the memory of a goldfish. Where did I leave my stuff? Here. Hey, idiot. Oh, never mind, it's over. I was gonna try a last second yokai toast. Well, how do we find out more about this ghost? Spooky. Oh, right, this is just two doors to the same room. Hello there, Bone. Come on. Yeah, it's definitely normal speed. Please leave me be, naked man. Oh, that came right back. What the fuck do I even say to that? I have no idea. Just gonna go with this and hope that it works out. We have absolutely no information, I don't think. At least no helpful information. We could rule out like half the roster, but it was just a generic spirit. Unfortunate.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Well, that was mean. Very hard game. Goddamn. We got so lucky for the first couple, and now I just can't get another game in. Or, well, another success in.
Alright, we're here.
Games come easy. Let's see. Let's not be lazy and actually bring the other items this time, that might be useful. Here, and we go here. Maybe I shouldn't bring this many candles. It's not like I can keep them all lit. They usually only bring like one on the adventure with me. The rest just sit in the entrance. That being said, if the ghost room is near the entrance, then I might actually be able to light it up and see what I'm doing. It's always a bit of a benefit. Let's bring a camera. I feel like a mimic might be about, since we didn't have one yet. Alright. Let's see. What do we have this time? Still no hunt. Very chill ghost. I say about to be murdered. Hey guys, this ghost seems friendly, come in, it's fine. Did you just blow out my candle? That is very scary. You might be right here with me. I would not be very fond of that. Well, we're just dead, I think. I am not sure how we got so lucky, but we did get lucky. Okay, you are very much in the room with me here. Sadly, this room is so big that I can't cover it with two crucifixes. That is utterly terrifying. I didn't set my stopwatch, fuck, I'm an idiot. Okay, let's assume that was like 30 seconds ago-ish. Right, so no ghost orbs, yes. Correct, okay, good. You get to sit here then. No Onis either. Where do I even leave to if I have to GTFO in a sec? Didn't sound like a poltergeist. It wasn't tossing that many items. I guess we hide here. At least if we end up looping the ghost here, we can see it for a bit and can rule out Phantom as well. Alright, so it's not a shade because it's haunted while we're in the room with it. It's definitely none of these. Didn't sound faster or slower than normal. It's not a mimic. I didn't quite see its model, which is unfortunate. Maybe we'll notice. It's not you because of the airball event. Don't think it's an Onryo because there were candles. Probably not a demon, because the crucifixes would have probably been big enough for the demon to not be able to hunt. Wait, I can't hear it at all, is it a Myling? I'm just so bad at hearing Mylings. Pretty much every single game I'm like, oh, is it a Myling? Could this be a Myling, maybe? So, what can I do with you while we're here? Gonna leave this at the door here. Spray some salt around. You're throwing around a lot of items. Yeah, I think you're in the side room. The formerly safe room. Which means you might still be a mimic, but you've been normal movement speed 3 times in a row now. Hey idiot, come kill me. I think I was far enough away that it couldn't have hurt me anyway. I want this. Let's bring this over to the other side of the room. It did just step and salt, I think. You really like that ding ding device, don't you? Bell is what they call it. That took me roughly 8 minutes too long. Grab this as well in case we get you on camera. Okay, so there is a chance that the ghost is actually, or has always been in the side room, and my camera didn't, I didn't check the correct room with the camera, so we can't quite rule out Mimic just yet. Let's leave, let's not leave it on that bench, I'll never find it, let's leave it by the candles. I'd like to grab this before it hunts. There's no safety period before it starts hunting, so I should probably not be so close. If it does happen to roam over here, then I'll just instantly explode. That is slow as fuck. Are you actually the Mimic? Or was that— oh, it stepped in salt, I think. No, it's hunting. Is it? Maybe not. Yeah, it probably just stepped in salt. Or not Oni, rather. Wait, we knew this already? Why did I cross that out already? Maybe we got an airball event before. No, it's the same speed, I think. You did kind of wander over to me, didn't you? It does like touching items. Not sure it likes it enough for it to be a poltergeist though. You are tossing items around a lot. Why am I checking for orbs so much? Who cares? It's not orbs. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna grab a motion sensor after all, and I'm gonna set that up at the entrance to the chapel, and then if we ever see the motion sensor go off randomly, it probably means that the ghost roamed towards us. You are throwing everything in the room. I'm gonna leave this here. If that randomly sets off while we're sitting in the chapel, then it probably roamed over towards us, which means it's either a phantom or a banshee. gonna rule this out again because we're still on the same default as move speed. Can't be a wraith because of the salt. Is that over already? That was quick. So how do I create an item pile for you to fuck around with? Let me check if it did actually touch the salt or if I was making that up. Definitely touched the salt. My time is almost up. Time to leave again. You are speeding up. You're also still the same skin as before. Okay, we have one more smudge stick, and then we're out. We better figure this out now or never. It didn't toss around an obscene amount of items while I was in the church, and that's probably the best place to toss around items, so I'm saying it's not a poltergeist. I would love to be able to take a picture of it, maybe? Did it toss my camera, or where did that go? Oh, never mind, my bad. Yes, you're right here. Hey, can you show yourself? No, show yourself, as in like, do an event. Like go, or something, so I can take a picture. I really just want to see your lovely mug again. Made plus. Okay, it's not a phantom. I want to say it's not a yokai. I think it saw us use the oh, I dropped it at the entrance. Never mind. I think it heard us use the paramic through the wall and thus it beelined over. It is not speeding up near electronic equipment, so it's not a Raiju. It's probably not a Nobaka because it hasn't changed shape at all. It could be a Goryo, it's not really roaming. It's definitely not a Revenant, I mean that's pretty easy. It's not hunting yet, could be a Spirit. Oh, it's hunting, it's not a Spirit. That is unfortunate, that was my last smudge stick. Okay, you're definitely not a spirit, but you're probably also not a demon. Well, this is my one chance to do something, so let's try to make an item pile for you. I might call it... I mean, you're tossing around so many items, it's hard to say. It's not you. It might be one of these that I can't really identify via your regular behavior. Yeah, I'm pretty much completely out of bright ideas. You did just turn the light on, did you? I thought I heard a light switch a second ago, which would rule out an air. It's throwing many items individually though, which doesn't really make the poltergeist thing necessarily a thing. I'm gonna do one last yokai test, I think. Actually, I can just grab the camera. Or the paramag. Let's get a Banshee Scream right now. That'd be so hype. Come on. That's the normal whispering, wasn't it? Not quite the Banshee Scream I was hoping for. If you guys can't see shit, by the way, neither can I, so let's just all accept the fact that seeing is for losers. I'm accepting my incoming death, by the way. I'm just... If it does another hunt in the same area, then like I've closed the door in front of me, so it shouldn't be able to see me, but it will immediately notice the paramag. And if it doesn't notice the paramag, then it's a yokai, and we can just kind of live with that. It's not a guaranteed test, it could randomly roam to where we are anyway. We're not exactly in a hiding spot or anything. Especially if it's right here with me, that's pretty unfortunate, isn't it? Oh, are you a yokai? No, you're not a yokai. I'm gonna go with Goryo. Yeah, let's go Goryo. It was actually a poltergeist. Ah, that is rough. I thought it had enough items in the chapel to toss around. I didn't... maybe I was busy not dying, but I didn't notice it tossing around all the books on the ground. Maybe some of them are only ornamental and can't actually be tossed. That is unfortunate. Oh well, I'll call it here anyway. We did get the challenge done, so it's not like I need to go for many more games, so it's just kind of going over time. I was having fun with the idea of getting another proper game. I hope that was enough information for you anyway. Apocalypse Challenge is kind of stupid. I don't hate it conceptually. I think it's just much more about trial and error. I should probably have left this open while I'm rambling. It's much more about trial and error, in my opinion, because the easiest way of doing it is to just go in, listen for the ghost footsteps, see if it's anything unusual. If it's super fast, okay, that narrows down the list quite a bit. If it's something like a Deogen, it'll immediately reveal itself. If it's something like a Revenant, you'll also immediately figure it out. If it's not anything unusual, then you're probably better off either just randomly guessing, maybe do one silly thing to find out, like, oh, it's a yokai, no, it's not a yokai, okay, never mind, I'll just guess demon, and then you're wrong or you're right, whatever. And then you just go in again, especially since in this one you don't even lose your items. I think they mean that quite literally. They just say good luck in this challenge description, because that is what it mostly will boil down to. Even in the ones that I got correctly, 2 out of 3 were mostly guesswork. Still, we narrowed down the list quite a bit in one of them, but ultimately we had to guess between only a handful, and that just is how this challenge is going to go. The proper Apocalypse Challenge is a little bit harder because you need to do the side objectives and take a picture of the ghost, and you're slow as fuck. So that definitely makes it a lot more difficult to get it done, but it's mostly just go in, do your best, give it your best shot. If it's something easy to identify, go for it. If not, just try again. Which I also, by the way, I don't like Sunny Meadows Restricted very much. I think the map is maybe too small in a weird way. I'm not sure. I like the idea of taking a big map and then just chopping it up so you can actually play it in smaller teams or even by yourself, but in practice I don't think it really works out for Sunny Meadows. it just ends up with one long corridor where you go in and then back out again. Compared to the regular houses, there's just not much interesting terrain there, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't make for a fun type of map. Anyway, that's this weekly done. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you had fun, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.